Rosie's spooky costume. It was almost Halloween, and the engines were practicing out their spooky costumes for the grand Halloween party, Halloween night. And all the engines were getting ready for the big day. Rosie, the lively little pink tank engine, was puffing up Gordon's Hill. She thought it was a splendid morning as she steamed along, going to the station to pick up her passengers. When Rosie arrived to the station, she saw an engine she had never seen before. Who's that? Rosie thought to herself. Hello, I'm Marina. Who are you? I'm Rosie. I work on the island of Sodor. Well, I'm from the New York Railway, said Marina. Oh, are you helping out with the Halloween passengers? Said Rosie. Yes, I am, and I will attend the Halloween party on Halloween night. So will I, said Rosie. I'm going to have a wonderful costume. You don't look scary enough to have a costume. You wouldn't look right with one. What do you mean? Said Rosie. Rosie was upset now. You just would look silly with a costume. Some engines look good with them and some don't. What do you know? Said Rosie. You're just a silly engine from a silly railway saying silly things. Maybe so, maybe not, said Marina. Marina didn't seem to care. Rosie left the station in a huff. Goodbye, stupid steamer. Marina puffed away too. It's like that. I get it. Just as Dominic pulled in. Hi, Marina. But Marina ignored him. And she kept on puffing away. What happened? Rosie puffed up Gordon's Hill again. I'll go to the steamworks, and then they'll give me a spooky costume, and that way I'll spook Marina. Rosie pulled into the steamworks. The steamworks are busy and bustling with lots of engines. Hello, my friend, said Victor. What can I do for you? Can you give me a spooky Halloween costume? It's for the Halloween party. But Rosie was lying. Of course, said Victor. No problem, my friend. Rosie was relieved. Soon, Victor fitted Rosie with a spooky new costume. How do you like it, my friend? It looks splendid, Victor. Thank you. Yes, it does, agreed Kevin. She looks wonderful, Victor, said Stephen. Rosie pulled away happily. Now this shall spook Marina, she thought. As Rosie puffed along again with her new spooky costume, she decided to try it out on other engines. I shall spook all the other engines on Sodor and see how they like my costume and what do they think of it. If they like it, Marina will be spooked. There's Edward. Boo, said Rosie. Bust my buffers, said Edward. He jolted. Boo, said Rosie. This time, Rosie spooked Duck. Duck was in shock. Help, he cried, and he jumped. Boo, Molly, said Rosie. Molly was so surprised that she had to hurry away. Goodbye. She didn't know it was Rosie, though. Boo, said Rosie. She pulled into the yard. James and Whiff were surprised, but they were half asleep, so they didn't realize. Rosie decided now that she could spook Marina. Boo, Marina, said Rosie. Marina whooshed away. Ah, ghost! Rosie was surprised. Rosie was none the worse the next morning for her adventure the night before, but when she arrived at the yards, bad news awaited her. Rosie, do you know Marina was in an accident last night? Said James. She came off the rails at the Sodor suspension bridge, and no one can find her. You'll have to find her and rescue her, said Duck, or else you'll be in trouble. I guess I'll have to then, said Rosie. She didn't want to, though. Where could Marina be? Rosie began thinking. I wasn't kind to her. I should try to be nicer to the other engines, she said. Rosie arrived at the Sodor suspension bridge later that day with Rocky. Marina lay under the Sodor suspension bridge where Annabelle and Harvey lay there. What happened? Said Rosie. This, ghost engine spooked me last night, and I came off the rails. Oh, sorry, that was me. But we should better hurry. Engines are starting to pile up here. That was you? Said Marina. I'm sorry, said Rosie. Harvey began to move all the trucks out of the way. But are you all right? Said Rosie. Of course I am, said Marina. I just can't believe the way you spooked me. I know, said Rosie. I'm sorry I wasn't kind. I wasn't nice either. Don't worry yourself about it. Maybe we should try to be nicer to each other. Yeah. Do you know Dominic? Asked Marina. Yes, I do, said Rosie. How would you like to stay in my shed tonight? Said Rosie. I wouldn't mind it, said Marina.